Hey guys, Making Money with Gary. I'm back again. Today is July 19th, and I've been out here picking a little over 3 hours, and I've accumulated roughly $190 worth of pine needles. Yes, I'd say 190. And I'm going to show you what a $10 bundle looks like. Squeezed them up. That's $10 worth right there. See in my hand? That's $10. I'm going to put that on the pile and show you. Now the whole pile there and that pile combined is with that $10 is $190. So it's 3.5 hours worth of work. 3.5 hours worth of work here. See, this is light stuff and it moves around, so I know what I picked. I picked about 20 of those $10 handfuls, which is about, not exactly that. That's why I'm saying 190. And these range in length from, some are really long. I mean, they're very long. Some are 20 inches and over, and majority of them are, I'd say majority of them between 12 and 16 inches, maybe up to 15 inches. A majority probably 15 inches. And then we do have some 12-inch ones in there. Now these are used for basket weaving. People buy these off me all the time. They weave baskets with them. I've been doing this, like I said, I say this on every video. I've been doing this for 4 years. And I'm right in front of the house picking. I'm right directly in front of the house. And I've been out here. I moved this gate and I go in this area here too. And there's a ton of them in here. And I also pick in here. And I don't know if the camera's going to zoom into them or if you could zoom in and see, but there's a lot of them out here. We had it rained off and on yesterday 3 times. And because of all that rain and wind, these things were just blowing out of the trees. And we have, directly in front of the house, we have 4 trees. So they were blowing, there's 3 trees here and there's one set back on the other side of the vehicle. There's a total of 4 trees in front of the house. So they've been falling every time the wind's been blowing and all the rain. And even some green ones blew down. And I've been out here picking them because I want to get them before the insects devour them or before they get destroyed. So I'm trying to get as many as I can. Yesterday I come out here, I picked, what did I pick yesterday? I think, I'm not even sure. I'd have to look at the video to see, but I think yesterday was like $100. The day before was $80, something like that, $85. And today I picked 190, almost $200. And I was out here for 3.5 hours picking them. And what I'm going to do now, that's not the end of the work. These have to go inside to get weighed into 8-ounce bundles. Then they get soaked in the sink 8 ounces at a time. Just for 2-3 minutes. Soak them in a sink, take them out, and then they get tied, bundled tied. And then I do 1-ounce ones, and I do the same thing, bundled tied. And I'll do that till all bundled tied, and they'll be wet, and I'll put them back outside in the backyard, up on top of a rack where they could dry. I'll let them dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll get them, and they'll all be dried out. I'll bring them back in the house. I got bags in the house. I throw them in these big bags, and I'll sell them. And today, what happened today was, I sold $240 today. Yesterday I sold 180 in pine needles and 70 in books. Today I sold $240 in pine needles. That's why I've been out here picking, because my stockpile went way down to nothing. So I got to restock. I'm restocking. So I sell them for $27 a pound. I get $27 a pound for these longleaf pine needles. And I've been doing this, like I said, for 4 years. And I average around 27 a pound. Now I sell different size orders, and I give them extra with the pine needles. But the pine needles are free. I get them; they drop on the ground here. Plus, I charge them shipping. Now, if they order the big orders, 2 pounds or more, it's like $17 to ship them. And I normally try to do priority to go anywhere in the country in 3 days. I can't always, depends on what it costs, but I'll do ground, whatever, and I'll get them there fast. The customer will get them quickly. Now, the small orders, like the 1 pound orders, they cost me like, they're like $10 a ship, or right around there. I charge 10 something. And then the big order is 17. The real big orders, like 3.5 pounds, they're $20, $22 to ship them, because it's a lot of. I have to box them and everything. I have to tape the heck out of the boxes. And, I pay for the shipping and everything. It's a lot of material, a lot of time, but I make money doing this, and that's what I do. And the priority mail alone does cost you, if you use the big boxes, it's right around $20, and they're insured for $100, so it's good. So no matter how I send them, they're going to have $100 insurance on them if they get destroyed. Now, of course, if they order three big orders, I got to send them separate, and then each one of those separate orders will be have $100 insurance, and I guarantee. I mean, if somehow they get destroyed in the mail, of course I'm going to reimburse the customer, which very rarely I have something like that happen. So I never have that happen. I had packages get lost in the mail. I had that happen. And I had a tracking number, and they disappeared, and then they show up like a month later. Once in a while, crazy stuff does happen. But, so this is what I do. I sell these, and I make a lot of money doing it. I sell over 100 pounds a month when it's busy. It's slow in July. I only do like 70 pounds for the month. August, September, I'll do. August gets crazy. I might do 150 pounds in August. Then it'll settle back down in September, and I'll do anywhere from 80 to 120. Or sometimes September it keeps kicking, and I'll do another 150 pound a month. But it averages out between. Well, I do over 1,000 pounds a year. I sell over 1,000 pounds a year. I've been doing that. So it averages out between 80 and 120 pounds a month. That's my average. Now it's been going up. I've been getting more and more clientele. So it's pretty good. And plus I sell books. And the books I sell, I do good with the books. I make good money with the books. So I get a lot of vintage books. I sell books anywhere from $8 up to $1,000, depending on the value. And I do good with them. I've been doing it for a long time. And I know what to look for. I know it's valuable. I know it's not. It takes a long time. You got to go to thrift stores. You really got to look through them, garage sales, whatever. You got to spend a lot of time looking through this stuff. It takes a lot of time. But there's money to be made, And I sell online. I'll go on eBay and I'll go on Etsy. Mainly I'm on Etsy. Mainly Etsy is my #1 site. eBay is little bits of stuff. Nothing really. If I get something really valuable, I'll put it up for auction on eBay. Or I have other sites too. I have Macquarie and the other site I belong to. I only got a couple items on them. I'm not really into them. I'm into Etsy. Etsy is my big site, my #1 site. That's where I sell. I've been building and building and building, and I got a lot of social media backlinks going back to the site. A lot of different stuff to drum up my own customers. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on Reddit. I'm on different sites, Facebook. And I'll backlink, and the backlinks go back to the site. So I'm selling the book, I'll backlink it to another site. I belong to message boards on Facebook where people make baskets and stuff, and I'll post that I'm selling them so they know, and they could come in and buy them. And I had a few people do test runs and buy little 12-ounce orders and then come back and buy a couple pounds. So they do test runs with me. I sell little tiny orders so they could do the test runs. I do sell little 10-ounce orders. And test runs like $20, $25. And they could do a test run, see how I do. That's shipping and everything. You know, the pine needles themselves like $15, $10 shipping on top of that. You know, they buy a little 10-ounce or whatever, and I'll throw in an extra 3 ounces for free. I don't charge them. And if they buy 12 ounces or whatever, I'll throw same thing. I'll throw another 3 ounces in for free. These are freshly picked. They fall from the trees in front of my house. I get them from other places also if I have to. In the wintertime, it's hard to get them, so I have to go to different places to get them because my trees cannot fill in my hundreds of pounds that I sell. But I do have trees in the backyard too. I also go in the backyard. I haven't been in the backyard picking. I do go in the backyard and pick. I just been doing the front yard. So pretty soon I'm going to be doing the backyard too. I don't normally film the backyard, very rarely. I'll film myself bundling them and doing different things. I don't think I ever film myself picking them in the backyard, but I do pick them in the backyard. But in the front yard here, I get a little more sun and stuff. This backyard's loaded with trees. But this is a good way of making money if you're thinking of making money online. Selling the Longleaf pine needles, people crafts with them and do all kinds of stuff. Native American Indians been using these things for thousands of years, making all kinds of things, and some of the things are some of the artwork they do is very valuable and sells for a lot of money. And there's some people that are very good with these, and they make artwork with them, and they sell it for a lot of money. They make baskets. They make baskets. They weave stuff. They coil stuff, and they make tons of money doing it. And here they are. They're all over the ground here. They're hanging and they fall in the trees here. See, that's like stuck in a tree branch. They fall all over. They fall in my vehicle. They fall everywhere. They're all in there. Tons of them in there. There's not a lot on the vehicle now, but a couple on the windshield, one here. They fall all over the place. All right, guys. Also, I got the $50 giveaway in my other video. So if you look at the other video on my site, on my YouTube, I got a $50 giveaway gift certificate. I never get more than 100 subscribers that enter the contest. So you'll be one in 100 or less of winning $50. So if you want to enter to win the $50 giveaway, it's a gift card, $50 giveaway gift card. And you can spend it anywhere, any way you want. And what I do is I mail it to you, whoever the winner is. And what I do is I take all the people, I put them in a bowl, a bucket, or whatever. I mix the names around and I pick one out. And then the winner is the winner. And what you got to do to enter, the contest is coming up in August 1st. I'm going to announce the winner. It's going to be later in the day. I will announce the winner August 1st. But what you got to do is go into the video where I'm having a $50 giveaway and enter. Just put I subscribed, I'm done, or something, so I know you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber. If you're an old subscriber, put I've been subscribed, and you'll be entered into the contest. All you have to do is go on that board. If you're a new subscriber, put new subscriber or whatever. Put anything you want. Put done, subscribe, finished, whatever. And I'll take your name and I'll enter you in the $50 giveaway. And it's coming up in August, in 10 days, 12 days, coming up. I'm going to have the drawing and announce the winner. All right, guys. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you really like it, subscribe. That's it, $190 right there. $190 in pine needles. All right, over and out.